Propaganda is the deliberate manipulation of information, imagery, or narrative to influence the emotions, attitudes, or behavior of a target audience. The target audience in today's thinking on paper is the American and Iranian populations and the wider global audience. We're watching some modern day propaganda as part of our AI and the War Machine season. It's a joyful time at Thinking on Paper. And we're going to start with Iran.
Wow.
I wonder if Lego have seen that.
I was actually just thinking that, dude, my heart's racing right now. Like, I can't. Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Well, so Iran state media share Lego propaganda video with figures. There's a lot of explosions in that. There's a lot of explosions in that. How's that supposed who's that aimed at? Okay. Is that aimed at, doesn't feel like it's aimed at the Iranians. It feels like it's aimed at the Americans.
And the global,
and the global populace.
The juxtaposition of the freaking Lego characters in it. Like, I think that is even more of a jarring aspect. Jeez, man.
If I look at it as a piece of propaganda, I think it's awful. I think it's very long. Propaganda's a sentence. Propaganda's an image. We all know the famous World War II image of your country needs you. And you have, it's very short, it's very succinct. That's emotionally draining. I mean, your country needs you. It's supposed to get you hyped. Okay, I want to defend my country. I'm watching that and I'm exhausted. It's not filling me with the urge to go and fight. It's filling me with the urge to go hibernate.
Well, I don't know, if you put in perspective, if you're that one soldier grabbing a kid's backpack at a school that just, got decimated. Yeah, that's what drew me into that side of it is, how would you feel if, and maybe that's what's designed to do. So to me, propaganda is kind of the Pied Piper tune. It's the let me try to let me try to just get you to blindly follow what I'm doing because I need you to do that. This to me there was a little bit of story. There's a little bit of, hey, this is kind of what's going on, and this has a consequence, and that has a consequence, and this has a consequence, and all boils up to all humans on the bad side of the consequences. All humans.
The aesthetic, like Lego. Why Lego? Why Lego? It's almost like those Star Wars Lego films. It has a very young audience. They're targeting a young audience. So an 11-year-old who is familiar with Lego isn't going to understand what that's about. They're going to think that's cool. Some of them. They're going to think, oh, cool, it's a Lego film. It's a Lego video. And they're blowing shit up. So the message is very adult, but it's almost like it can speak to all generations. It's quite scary, that choice of Lego, because they could have chosen a more adult video game theme. It seems to be about video games, but they deliberately chose Lego, which playful comedy with layers and layers of doom and explosions and death. It's kind of weird.
It's very weird. And what you said, like right off the bat, what does Lego think about this? And their vehicle, they've created a trusted piece of infrastructure between their brand and people, and now that infrastructure is being hijacked. Yeah.
Should we watch another one?
Jeez. Woo.
Let's watch. So Iran posted that, and then the American propaganda machine went into retaliation mode.
Who posted this next one? Is this from like Whitehouse Twitter?
This is from the Whitehouse Twitter, and I shouldn't laugh, but they've made it. So Whitehouse Twitter.
Whitehouse Twitter is just sounds weird anyway.
Oh shit. Here we go again. Oh shit. Here we go again. Oh shit. Here we go again. Oh shit. Here we go again.
Is that Grand Theft Auto?
That's Grand Theft Auto. That is Grand Theft Auto. They've used that intro screen, and then they cut to the satellite and camera imagery of blowing things up. That feels a really American response to that Iranian Lego video. There's a post. I hadn't read the post.
Brash.
Operation Epic Fury. Destroy Iran's missile army. Destroy Iran's missile arsenal. Destroy their navy. Ensure they never get a nuclear weapon. Locked in. That's the White House Twitter.
Locked in. So locked in is something that like this is kid language, dude. This is 100% kid language. If you ever like, I coach a lot of sports, and locked in is a reference like I'm ready for the field. I'm ready for the competition. I'm ready. They get locked in when they jump in and play video games. Yo, I'm locked in right now. This is speaking to that generation, and man, this is manipulation at a high level. And when I say thoughtful, I'm not saying thoughtful and kind, but like they're intentionally using these vehicles to connect with a particular demographic, largely kids. Jeez.
Well, we'll see for this one, but that last one, Grand Theft Auto, it's glamorizing war. It's making war look cool. It's making war look accessible. It's making war look like it's like a video game. You play it in your bedroom, come to Iran and do it for yourself. It's almost like a hiring video for the military. There'll be 14 and 15-year-old kids at school right now going, if you've seen this video, it's super cool. Check this out, GTA. And there's a new GTA coming at some point maybe in about 20 years, but it's going to create hype. It's a teenage glamorization of war. And let's have a look at another one from the White House, undefeated Operation Epic Fury, March the 12th, 2026. This has got 101.8 million views, 23,000 comments, 55,000 reshares, 201,000 likes, 49,000 bookmarks.
Slam dunk.
Fucking hell.
This is freaking gross, dude. It's freaking gross. The music, the we effects, like make it, oh, this is fun. It's just a little game. Like, it's nothing to worry about. Where it dehumanizes it. Man, like, I don't need.
Where is the fucking humor? Let's think about how this came to be. Somebody in the DOW saw the Iran Lego video and they thought, we gotta come back at this. We've got to do this. So they're there, possibly playing Wii and going, wouldn't it be funny if these pins were Iranian soldiers? What if we made this? What if instead of me punching the screen, it was me blowing up a refueling station in Iran? Like, the thought process that went into that. Maybe it's my age. They're trying to be funny, and yet it's void of anything funny. Modern culture has, as tragic as war is, there are funny movies and there are funny books about war. There's one right here behind me that has no humor in it. And I wonder, is that me? Is that my age? Is an 18-year-old watching that and laughing? I just feel like it's supposed to be funny and it just isn't. And we've learned this from many of our guests, that the dangers to democracy is the ripping out of the funny gene.
Or the co-opting of it. Or the attempt. I usually have words, dude. I usually have words.
Well, we're moving platforms here, Jeremy. We're moving away from Twitter.
Look at some of the comments. I'm just curious. Pull that back up and look at some of the comments that are on there. What would Ronald Reagan think about this? What would Dwight Eisenhower think about this? What would MacArthur think about this? What would Winston Churchill on your side do? I mean,
oh, here we go. Okay, you do realize this video itself is a war crime? Should we be blurring out these people's names?
Oh,
Me
right.
checking this isn't.
You might need to, yeah.
We're not moving. We are moving platforms. We're moving to YouTube.
Okay.
And this one is another from the White House.
And this is official. Well, this is
from the Independent. It's reposting a video that the White House. That I looked at this. The White House have taken this down.
Gee, I wonder why.
Somebody got a conscience.
Okay, this is Call of Duty.
We're winning this fight.
my kids have played Call of Duty before, and I think it's pretty prevalent game that's out there. I wonder if those like little call outs in there are the same call outs from the game. So these guys again are co-opting a vehicle infrastructure that has been built to make war seem less bad and make it seem more like a game. And this is not what we need. It's not what we need at all, man. This is
It's insidious. It's insidious, and just tiring to watch that. And there's no speaking in any of these. They're all it's just images that know no language barrier. Probably why they're doing so well, racking up the millions and the millions of views.
because it's familiar. Even the music, it's like hype music
Yeah.
to glorify war. Like, yeah, I mean, playing these games is enough. Like, I always have conversations with my kids about this kind of stuff, and it's like, hey, yeah, you play the game, it's a game, but man, it's a game. It's not how the world should operate. It's not how your principles should operate. But right now, they're making the bridge, they're making the connection, essentially saying that it's okay to operate that way. They did to us. Okay, bet I'm going to do this to you. And it's just like responding in a game. This is
It's a desensitization of death. It's when you turn war into a game, you strip away the fear and the death and the destruction, and you replace it with some kind of weird proxy computer game. And it's kind of perfect, isn't it? Like last week we were reading the memorandum on the AI war machine, which is when you lead with AI in your war machine, it kind of is gamifying war. It's removing the human from it. The human is sat pressing buttons far from the death zone. It's a lot easier to kill somebody from 1,000 miles away than it is when you're in front of them, I assume, having never done either. I don't know. I don't like it.
this is important stuff to know that's going on, and that someone allowed this. Someone said that this was okay as the voice of the head of the country, the head of the United States. This is okay.
And they had
Okay.
fun doing it.
Oh, I guarantee there were chest bumps and high fives and stuff. Oh, where do they get a load of this? And maybe the people that are creating it are closer to the games than they are the real life situations. And their enthusiasm is being inauthentically harnessed to create this stuff. Yeah. This is diabolical shit, man. Wow.
Yeah. Let's not do this again.
Oh my God. Yeah. Moving on to reaction videos. It's important though. I'm glad you brought it up. Glad we're elevating it because, elevating the breakdown of it and what it's doing, like what this vehicle actually is. This is pure manipulation of existing connectivity to certain demographics. And it's using that to drive a message that perpetuates war over other options, including, say, peace. All right. I'm going to try to do my best for the rest of this day to shake this off. It's like watching a bad freaking horror movie that you can't get out of your head. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
This was a joint decision from the Thinking on Paper Committee on Peace, Not War. There you go.
It's important to see it from all the angles. People,
join us again next week where your normal viewing will be resumed.
Hey, each time we're pushing the boundaries, man. We're sharing what we see. All right. We're commenting on it as we see it, which I think is important. It's all part and parcel to like figuring out this next step of the world. We're going to a place that's accelerating quickly and got to understand it from all angles.
Join us for more AI and the War Machine. Until next time, be disruptive, stay curious.
Keep thinking on paper.